There's something Ben Affleck is up to, and nobody saw it coming, we promise. Is this the first time that he and Jennifer Lopez are breaking up? He seems like he's ready to end their relationship permanently. Not at all. Ben and Jennifer began dating in 2002, became engaged, and then abruptly ended their relationship in 2004. When Ben eventually opened up about everything on the Howard Stern show years later, the difficulties their relationship faced were clearly visible. Reflecting on their relationship, Ben admitted that the constant media frenzy had ruined their story of love. In fact, he held the media partially responsible for their breakup. It sounds like their relationship was poisonous from the harsh headlines, but it gets much more interesting than that. Ben acknowledged that he felt foolish, hurt, and angry. I stated, "Listen, one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media, but after saying that, I kind of understood that my request wasn't reasonable." Rewind the clock to October 10th, 2021, in New York City. Fans of mass hysteria were ecstatic to see Ben and Jennifer together once more, but in an interview with WSJ magazine, they claimed that it appeared as though the universe had guided them back to one another. Ben became quite reflective regarding his second opportunity with Jennifer. Not everyone gets a second chance, much less several of them, so he talked about how fortunate he was. He was attempting to learn from his mistakes as things progressed, but was there anything worthwhile he could have learned? At least, it doesn't appear to be. Even though Jennifer may be largely to blame for their breakup in 2014, Ben and Jennifer are very different when it comes to public attention, with Jennifer loving the attention despite frequently dodging and evading the paparazzi. Ben is not interested in being in the spotlight. He's so over it, guys. If you think that was bad, get ready for much worse. He has been a constant source of support for you throughout it all, and he may even be helping you train for action movies. I mean, have you seen how miserable he looks every time a camera shifts to him? I have to work alone. No. The real scoop broke on May 15th when In Touch Weekly made public the information that Ben had moved out and that Jennifer was on the verge of divorce. This was quite the assertion, but did anything indicate that it would actually happen? People claim that back on March 30th, these two paparazzi magnets broke apart for the last time. Fans are worried about whether they will ever see Jennifer and Ben together again after months of a blackout. Granted, Ben and Jennifer have been preoccupied with The Accountant and their film projects at the Met Gala, but here's the thing: as of May 16th, E! News had both of them still donning their wedding bands. Ben flashed his bling while driving around, but was he driving away? Jennifer's ring was sparkling as she drove to a La Dance studio. The story gets more complex the day before the In Touch revelation, according to TMZ, who has the inside scoop. He was allegedly leaving a Brentwood home without staying there with Lopez, which raises serious questions in my opinion. Could they already be giving up on their $60 million love nest? TMZ spotted Jennifer house hunting in Beverly Hills. Perhaps not quite so quickly, as two sources close to us weekly assert that Ben and Jennifer are still working on their marriage despite her attractiveness, her wealth, and her bank account. So bye boy to him, puppy. This isn't about me and you. Take that out. No, that isn't a part of this grip. However, a third source claims it was revealed to everyone that Jennifer and Ben had been pictured together on May 16th. This touching reunion happened at Affleck's son Finn's school play, no less. The couple was seen holding bouquets in a parking lot, giving us all the feels. The source acknowledges that they have been having problems and are frequently on entirely different pages. According to TMZ, they arrived separately but did converse once they were inside the audience. Jennifer Lopez's daughter and Finn became close friends as a result of their parents' star-crossed love tale. Indeed, firm ground, but hold on. After the show, there's more. Ben drove like a chauffeur, picking up Jennifer and Em at their estate and returning to his Brentwood home. According to TMZ, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are still amicable while they work through their issues. Many people find hope in it, and just when you thought the drama was winding down, we got another plot twist over the weekend. Ben returned to his child's school the day after he and Jen's school play, but here's the thing: he didn't wear a wedding ring. My life was good. The sharp-eyed photographers at TMZ focused in to make sure that something went wrong with Ari on the way home, or if Ben had just misplaced the blame. As Sunday rolled around, you can probably guess that the ring was back on. I saw Ben wearing it after he picked Jennifer up from a Santa Monica theater and went for a stroll. This time, at least, they were all smiling, but could it be a facade? History repeats itself, as celebrity matchmaker extraordinaire Alessandra KTI is here to remind us. In an interview with Fox News Digital, she made the observation that, in terms of relationships, the past is typically the best indicator of the future. That was a clear allusion to 2002, when Jennifer 1.0 collapsed following an unsuccessful attempt at engagement. Key says we might be seeing deja vu, but that's not the end of it. It's only been a few years since they reconciled. Key continued her sage advice on relationships, saying that in order for a couple to rekindle their romance, they must explore their past deeply. This is why therapists are there to help. She claims that after 2 years, the honeymoon phase usually fades, and that's when love becomes a decision and requires work. Although there is drama, it is evident that Ben and Jennifer are trying hard to work things out, so things might not work out before the Atlas premiere. Page 6 reported, citing an anonymous source, that Ben had realized the folly of his marriage to Jennifer and would file for divorce on the grounds of temporary insanity. The description of Ben's last 2 years as a fever dream he was now apparently seeing clearly was a bit dramatic for the source to make, but it added to the intrigue. People close to Ben were keeping quiet about his personal life, according to a second source who spoke with Fox News Digital. Ben and Jennifer were attempting to work together on certain projects, but those discussions have inexplicably stopped what's actually going on behind the scenes. Though it's nearly impossible to tell, the indications don't seem promising. Additionally, sources disclosed that Ben and Jennifer have been at odds over parenting techniques. Their divergent views on childrearing have resulted in some intense disputes. And let's not overlook their disparate methods to media coverage. There's reportedly tension in their relationship because of Ben's discomfort and Jennifer's acceptance of the spotlight. Although Ben respects Jennifer's achievements and work ethic, an insider pointed out that he isn't content to constantly see their lives together. And just like that, people are taking notice of Jennifer's recent social media activity. Her penchant for posting about toxic relationships prompted relationship guru Lena Marak to ask followers to exercise compassion. She emphasized to everyone that Jennifer is still only a person. In her 2024 documentary, she expresses the hope that the reports of her divorce were unfounded. The most romantic tale has never advised Jennifer to lie about ending her engagement to Ben more than 2 decades prior. The pressure became too much for the two, and 3 days before their wedding, they called it quits. Ben has gradually come to understand compromise since their reunion, even though it involves handling the attention that comes with social media and sending all the musicians letters saying, "Yeah, we call you Pen Affleck." I think that in the end, they're just two individuals trying to learn how to work together despite having different styles. This is what he admitted to, but it appears that circumstances have changed. Will Ben and Jennifer weather this storm together, or are they genuinely headed for another breakup? Sources claim that despite the rumors, they're working hard to keep things together, whether it's through divided households, arguments over parenting, or handling media attention. Ben and Jennifer are attempting to work through these problems in the hopes of coming out on the other side united, but if that doesn't work out, the likelihood is that the world will witness the two parting for the last time, with no further reunions. What do you think of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck? Have they just reached a difficult stage in their relationship, or is a divorce in the works for their union? Tell us in the comments section below.